COMSI Corporation. The COMSI Corporation has been working in private security throughout Central America since 1990. We operate using GPS, security guards, and secure cars. Our main goal is to keep your merchandise safe while traveling down the highways of Central America to its final destination. Our mission is to keep our clients' merchandise safe whenever it's needed, with trained personnel in efficient procedures based on honest, faithful, and commercial relationship. To fulfill the mission, we are guided by 5 principles: honesty, reliability, efficiency, teamwork, and leadership. Honesty, because we always choose to act based on truth and authentic justice. Reliability, because we have been working in this business for more than 20 years, going the extra mile for the owners and drivers. Efficiency, because we accomplish what the client wants using both technology and human resources. Teamwork, because every security guard has a whole infrastructure that supports him. Leadership, because we are the first in Central America to work in this field as our specialty, and we always want to be at the vanguard. COMSI Corporation. The services that we provide to our clients are security guards, patrols, GPS tracking, polygraph exam, and investigations. The security guards will travel with the cargo in the truck. The patrols consist of 2 guards in a car or truck. All our personnel, in order to provide the best service, have the following equipment: radios, network telephones, normal cell phones, and GPS. The GPS can be mobile or in a fixed location. The mobile also works as an electronic lock for the truck's shipping containers. In countries like Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama, the service that is most requested is in protection of important people and security in fixed locations. In each country, every COMSI branch is authorized to work. All of our personnel are trained, and to keep them motivated, they have more benefits than the law requires, like arranging their hotels, an area to wash their clothes, access to cafeterias, medical and dental benefits. To do a better job, we know all the roads in Central America, both those which are safe and those which are dangerous. We also analyze where to put our branches, so we have a rapid reaction time. Today, we have 35 branches on the borders and on ports, 8 strategically placed locations, more than 15 reaction points, some of which are stationary and some of which are mobile. The mobile reaction points can change location based on the season and on time of the day. The main office in Guatemala is in Zone 12, near the main industries. In the border with Mexico, we have a branch in San Marcos, which is one of the main passages of commerce in Central America. On the border with El Salvador, the branches are in the cities of Pedro de Alvarado, Valle Nuevo, San Cristobal on the border, and Andiatu. On the border with Honduras, we have branches in Agua Caliente and El Florido. On the ports, we have branches in Puerto Quetzal on the Pacific Ocean and in Puerto Santo Tomas on the Atlantic Ocean. In El Salvador, the main office is in San Salvador, with branches in Achedura, Chinamas, San Cristobal on the border, Andiatu, El Poy, El Amatillo, Valle de Lourdes, and Acajutla. In Honduras, the main office is in San Pedro Sula, with branches in Agua Caliente, El Florido, El Poy, El Amatillo, El Guasaule, Fraternidad, Las Manos, Tegucigalpa, La Entrada, and Puerto Cortes. In Nicaragua, the main office is in Managua, with branches in El Guasaule, El Espino, Las Manos, and in Peñas Blancas. In Costa Rica, the main office is in San Jose, with branches in Peñas Blancas and Paso Canoas. In Panama, the main office is in Panama City, with branches in Paso Canoas, David, and Santiago. COMSI Corporation. We own property on some of the most highly traveled roads in order to keep merchandise safe at night and on weekends. The biggest property is in Tecumumán, with a capacity to hold more than 100 containers and sleeping facilities for 100 security guards. This facility is on a hill, which has helped keep the merchandise safe when it floods during rainy season. This location also has a closed-circuit camera security system and an access control to the facility. There's also a reasonably priced restaurant on site, a resting area for the drivers round out the amenities on site, and we are building a shooting range facility for future use. Our second property is in Ciudad Pedro de Alvarado, 20 meters from the border between Guatemala and El Salvador. This property has the capacity to hold 30 containers, and we are currently enlarging this area. This facility also has a restaurant. Our third property is in El Salvador in Achadura. This property has the capacity to hold 15 containers. Our fourth property is in El Amatillo, El Salvador, on the border between El Salvador and Honduras. The merchandise that goes to South Central Honduras, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica go through this warehouse. This site has the capacity to hold 50 containers and bathrooms for the drivers and security guards. Our fifth property is in Nicaragua on the border called El Guasaule. This site holds more than 100 containers. Our sixth property is in the seaport Santo Tomás de Castilla and can hold between 8 to 10 containers. This site is useful for merchandise going to El Salvador or Guatemala, as it is well located, as it isn't safe to travel at night on this road. Our seventh property is a small but useful property located in San Pedro Sula, Honduras. It is used mainly to hold containers overnight, as it isn't recommended to travel this road at night. It has the capacity to hold 6 containers. In the future, we are planning to expand to 3 more locations in Central America to offer more secure sites. In addition to our properties, which we do not charge for, we have our own radio communication network, which connects all over Central America. This means that when any of our men are in danger or at risk, everyone in the network is aware of the situation. We have an extra value in that if the client requests the whereabouts of their merchandise. We can tell you exactly where it is and where it will be at what time. We can personalize this information for every client. COMSI Corporation. To make our services more efficient, we have 2 computerized systems. The first one is called SICAP, SICCAP, Sistema Integrado de Custodios en Centroamérica y Panamá, Integrated Systems of Guards in Central America and Panama. The second one is called COMSI GPS, COMSI GPS, which like a GPS system to track the whereabouts of the merchandise. These 2 systems are further measures to take to make sure your merchandise is safe. When the client needs a service, they just need to contact our office in the country in which you would like to ship your merchandise. An operator will take the order and will begin contacting the country in which the merchandise will begin its journey, in order to begin the paperwork in accordance with local laws, and then an email is sent to the client letting them know that they are ready to begin our services. Our SICAP system has 5 basic stages: starting a new service, confirming, planning, assigning, and executing the plan. With the COMSI GPS system, we can track the trucks in real time. There are different types of GPS. The GPS marchamo is installed on top of the container, the other one on the platform, and another for the medial part, and another that can be hidden in the container or truck. The GPS platform can be linked between 2 or more GPS, which creates an alert if separated. This is useful for the trucks and the containers. Both the COMSI GPS and SICAP systems work together. COMSI GPS receives all the information from SICAP and uses visual monitors. We have staff with access to all GPS, where some can just see the marchamos, other the marchamos assigned to a certain guard, and others just monitor the movements of a certain client's merchandise. It can analyze the place established after communication has been set up and tell if the containers are moving or stopped, and can communicate with the guard immediately if needed. The clients can log in with a previously authorized password and see the placement of the merchandise in real time or view the history of services rendered. Everything we do is designed to give you the highest service beyond what you expect. COMSI Corporation.